And the reason that Justin Herbert is going to be playing, Tyrod Taylor's not available. The reason he's not available is because he had a reaction. Reaction is the kindest way to put it, to a painkilling injection that was given to him last Sunday so that he could play with a rib injury. The reaction happened because the needle was inserted into his lung. The NFL Players Association is investigating the situation. And look, I'm no medical expert, but I know there are certain medical outcomes that no one is responsible for. And then there are medical outcomes that are avoidable. Sticking the needle into the lung is something that would seem to be on the avoidable side of the ledger. Here are Anthony Lynn and Hunter Henry from the Chargers tight end, talking about the medical staff in the aftermath of the error that resulted in Tyrod Taylor having a punctured lung.
I'm not angry at all. It happens, and like I said, I can't go into details about it, but it was a complication with the shot, and no one's perfect. I don't think anyone on this Zoom is perfect, so it happens. But I know the doctors. I know he's a good man, and it's just unfortunate.
I still have faith in our medical staff. I think we're, obviously this is an unfortunate event, and this is bad. It's not good, and I know none of us think it's good at all, but. We're going to continue to move forward, and I do have faith in them.
Look, I agree. No one is perfect, and I am one of the prime examples of that. But there are certain professions where mistakes have greater consequences. That's one of the reasons why I love what I do now so much more than what I used to do, because when you're practicing law, if you screw something up, you're screwing up someone else's interest.
Yeah.
In this context, if I make a mistake, if I say a word wrong, if I get a report wrong, it's on me.
Right.
I can live with that.
Right.
When you're sticking a needle into someone's body in the vicinity of the internal organs, look, you don't have to be perfect, but you got to be better than putting the needle into the guy's lung. So, and I understand from Coach Lynn's perspective, there's a very real liability concern, and the organization probably doesn't want him going out there saying, man, we got some quacks on this staff. And Hunter Henry, he gave the perfunctory, we have faith in them, and then the rest of his explanation showed that they really don't. And what other choice do they have?
Yeah.
These are the cards that they've been dealt. These are the people who are going to be taking care of you. You don't want to throw them under the bus when you may need them this weekend. But the bottom line is this is unacceptable. And it's amazing. It's not amazing because social media, you're going to have someone who supports every point of view possible, even on topics where there should not be a second point of view. On this topic, there should not be a second point of view. You don't puncture someone's lung with a needle. And if you've done that, this isn't within the normal risks to be assumed of getting a pain-killing injection.
Yeah.
Or you probably wouldn't do it.
No, I mean, you're right. It's bad. It's unlucky. I mean, first off, I feel horrible for Tyrod Taylor. I mean, the guy just continues to, fight, claw, be a professional, do all the things the right way, and just can't catch a break. So I really do, feel for him. Now, the second thing is, rib injury, that area, that's a tough area. And for a quarterback, it can really bother you because, of course, you're twisting and torquing to throw. Your arm is flexing back, which also causes a collapse of the ribs and things like that in that area. I've had some banged up ribs before, and man, it was just bruises and things, and it hurt to throw the football. So, and then there's not a lot of room for error there, right? As you know, if you had a ribbit thing, that's okay, yeah, it's the ribs, and then you get through there, and you're going to start to get into lungs, and that's just, it's bad. I don't know what to say. I know that the doctor certainly didn't do this intentional. But, there's no excuse for it. And just like we talked about the 49ers having, the turf on their issue or on their head as far as an issue, the Chargers players going to be thinking the same things. Oh, wait, we're supposed to get an IV? Wait, is it from, Dr. Needle over there who punctured the lung? Can we have somebody else do it? I'm sorry.
Dr. Needle.
Because that
Dr.
happened
Needle.
in my Tampa Bay locker room once with the guys where guys didn't feel comfortable. And there's more than one doctor around a team, too. So you just start to
I'll take anyone but Dr. Needle.
You don't want Dr. Needle. And, I'm sure he's probably got a nickname already in the locker room, whether he likes it or not. And I know this human's probably a very good doctor and good person and everything like that. He made a bad mistake, and I'm sure he feels horrible about it, and I feel bad for Tyrod Taylor.
There are 5 football injuries that I can personally relate to: the sprained ankle, the calf strain, the hamstring injury, and the final 2, broken ribs and bruised rib cartilage, which are equally painful.
Right.
But I fell down a hill when I was 14 and I broke 3 ribs, and you can't do anything. You can't sleep. That's how painful it is.
Right.
You get hiccups. God, I learned how to make hiccups go away with the power of my mind. That's how painful hiccups are when you have broken ribs. So I can only imagine trying to do the things a quarterback does. And, that's the thing. We hear about pain. And it's funny because earlier this week, Sean McVay was talking about Cam Akers, the rookie running back. He's got separated rib cartilage. It's not broken, so you don't have the risk of a rib breaking off and, puncturing an organ that way, not with a needle, the old-fashioned way with a piece of a rib.
Right.
But, he'll be able to play through the pain. Yeah, because they're going to stick a needle into the area and numb it.
No.
That's the dirty little secret that you always talk about, whether it's a localized pain-killing injection or the full-body Toradol thing. These guys are pumped full of drugs so they can go out there and play without the limitations of pain.
No doubt about it. It is. It's the dirty little secret of the NFL. I don't think it's ever going to stop. There's a danger aspect to it, but at the same time, good luck telling an NFL football player who's 26 years old they can't play or we can't administer, this shot anymore. NFL players, they don't care. Hey, I know I'm banged up. Put that thing in there. Stick the needle in there. I'm playing today. And that is just part of the game. But, yes, it causes injuries. It causes more issues. It causes guys to go out there with injuries. They play. They get the Toradol. They think, I feel pretty good. And meanwhile, they're just numb, and they can't feel that, their shoulder that was hurt is actually getting worse. And that's why you see sometimes guys get hurt. They come back for like a week, and then all of a sudden they disappear for 3 or 4 weeks because they were rushed back too much. They got the numbing agent, and they thought they were okay to play, and it really just caused more damage because they couldn't feel that body part that was hurt just continuing to get crushed and banged up and everything like that.
Yeah, here's Dr. Needle with that syringe full of Toradol and other potent narcotics, but don't you dare smoke marijuana to manage the pain or to deal with the stress.
Right.
I know.
Yep.
But they've essentially decriminalized it from the standpoint of they won't suspend you, but they'll still take a lot of money out of your paycheck if you fail enough tests. So hopefully they get to a point where they just take it off the board altogether. It shouldn't be a collective bargaining issue. It shouldn't be about who's got power, who's got leverage. It should be about doing the right thing. And when you consider the potency of the medications they give these guys to allow them to play, let them smoke the damn marijuana if it helps them feel better, if it helps them physically feel better, mentally feel better, emotionally feel better, so they can go out there into that meat grinder again, and again.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.